Our modern world has never made it easier to never need anyone. Self-checkout, work from your bedroom, 8 hours of entertainment from a glowing rectangle in the palm of your hand. Every awkward, unpredictable human interaction engineered out. And if people have been a source of stress for you, this can feel like relief. Quiet, clean, controlled. But here's what nobody warns us about. The quiet stops feeling like peace and starts feeling like something's missing. Our thoughts get louder, your body gets tired or tighter. You're technically safe, nothing's wrong, but your nervous system keeps bracing like it's waiting for bad news that never comes. That's not a character flaw, that's biology. Connection isn't just something nice for your feelings, it's something your body runs on. We survived as a species because we stuck together. And when the nervous system can't find its people, it starts firing the alarm. The village left without me? Where is everyone? So if your nervous system feels fried, the fix isn't to isolate harder, optimize more, or get more self-sufficient. It's to let the right people back in. In this video, I'll show you the biology of why your body calms around safe people, how modern life is quietly starving you out of your connection while pretending to make your life easier, and why the thing that would heal you is also the thing you're most afraid of. Let's go big picture first. There are pockets around the world where people routinely live past 100. Okinawa, Sardinia. Researcher Dan Buettner called them blue zones. And when looking for the secret, no single diet, no workout program, what every one of them shared was social structure. People belonged somewhere. They had roles, rituals, and people who noticed when they didn't show up. When Buettner's team mapped what these communities had in common, the one thing sitting underneath all the other healthy habits was how deeply people were connected to each other. Connection wasn't one item on the list. It was the soil everything else grew in. And the hard numbers back it up. Julianne Holt-Lunstad pulled together data on hundreds of thousands of people and found a strong social connection linked to recovery. People were 50% higher chance of survival across the board for all diseases. Flip it around, and chronic loneliness carried a health risk in the range of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Sit with that. Loneliness isn't just a bad feeling, it presses on the body like a pack-a-day habit, which is where the modern life gets dark. Because once we see that other people are part of how our bodies regulate itself, you start noticing how much modern life quietly pulls you away from them. And it's not just the phone, it's a whole culture built around the individual, the lone achiever, the self-made success, the person who needs no one. Here's the trap. We think the digital version of connection counts, a text, a like, a quick voice memo. But your nervous system doesn't read those the same way. They did a study in the University of Wisconsin that makes this really unforgettable and almost uncomfortable. Researchers stressed out a group of young girls, then let them reconnect with their moms in 3 different ways: in person, over the phone, or by text. The in-person and phone group got the full biological payoff. Stress hormones dropped, the bonding hormone oxytocin rose. The texting group? Their hormones looked basically identical to the girls who got no contact with their mother at all. To your body, a text from someone you love registers about the same as silence. That's the modern problem in one experiment. We've swapped presents for proxies, and our biology isn't fooled. It just stays braced, waiting for the real thing. So the answer is simple. Go connect with people. Except you already know it's not that simple. And this is the part nobody wants to say out loud. The same connection that calms your nervous system is also what it reads as one of the most dangerous things in the world. Think about where your deepest wounds actually come from. Not traffic, not money, not a bear in the woods, people. The friends who dropped you, the parent who didn't see you, the relationship that ended with the floor falling out, rejection, betrayal, being fully seen and left anyway. So of course we pull back. Of course self-checkout and the glowing rectangle feel safer. Avoiding people works. It does. Because if you can't get hit by a village you never walk into. And that's the cruel knot of being human. Connection is the medicine and the wound. The same thing that heals your nervous system is the thing that scarred it. So we freeze. We get good at being alone and call it strength. And the whole time the body keeps bracing for something it can't name. Where is everyone? So how do you move toward the thing that hurt you? Not by forcing it. You know that feeling of gripping? I need this to go well. I need them to like me. I can't get hurt again. That white knuckle grasp is just the alarm wearing a different mask, and people feel it. Grasping pushes the exact connection you want further away. The way through it is the opposite, curiosity. Instead of, I need this to work, you move in with it, what happens if I try? What's this person actually like? What happens if I stay open 30 seconds longer than is comfortable? Curiosity doesn't deny the pain, it just refuses to let the pain drive. It turns the whole terrifying thing from a test you can fail into something you're genuinely exploring. And that shift from grasping to curious, from survival to play, isn't just a nicer attitude. It changes what your body is doing in the room. The bracing softens, you stop scanning for the exit, and the other person feels that too. Here's the part that surprised me, that curiosity isn't a personality trait, it's a skill. And there's an actual practice for it when communicating with others. A specific way of being with another person that pulls you out of that grasp and into play, drops their guard, and quiets yours at the same time. Most people have never been taught it, which is wild because once it clicks, you can't imagine going back. It's one of those skills where you look up a year later and wonder, why was I communicating without this before? It's learnable, trainable, like the breath. Like a movement you drill until it runs on its own. And that is in the next video if you want to watch it.